Alright, we are playing more Tears of the Kingdom. Our journey continues. We're getting back into this game, trying to maybe finish this game sometime this year. You know, we're still taking our time with it, going through each section and then working our way around to each temple. We got T here. Yep, it's one of those nights. T and Zelda. Just to kind of chill here for a bit. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Let me bring up chat here. Okay, should be good. Alright. We are here. So what are we going to do this time? So we kind of came into this area. I think the next section would be here. So we're going to have to kind of like head over this way. And kind of explore here. But we'll go up this way. Kind of explore more of this section as we go. I'll put like yellow there. We kind of like know which direction we're heading. Oops. We find more stuff. Glad we found Kakariko Village. Again, nothing too much changed here, you know, from the first game. So we can head up this way. But at least if we want to come back here, we know exactly where to go. So we're gonna have like a lot of episodes of just exploring now and just going through each section until we get to that last temple. Should we go this way? I don't know where this road's gonna take us. I feel like no, that's not the way we want to go. That's gonna take us the opposite way, actually. So we want to go up this way. Probably like around. Okay. There we go. Yeah, a chance to see what's up here a bit. We've been over here, actually, have we? Oh yeah. I think we went to the underground over there for a bit. Which again, I don't know, I don't really love exploring the underground. It's just not that interesting to me. I wish it was, but I'd rather explore. I like seeing the islands in the sky. Those are cool when we can land on those and check them out. Grab some stuff. There. Almost the weekend, Thursday night. Be very chill stream tonight. That's why we're playing Zelda. I'm actually really tired, but I wanted to play something tonight. Really did, just to kind of wind down a bit. What better way to do that than to put this on? So we can find any more. Shrines or anything. Should we get? There's a dragon up there. There's dragon scales. Also, like, how do we get the Master Sword in this game? Yo, they're coming after us. Time to move. Now, there's a tower in the distance over there. That's definitely one we haven't gotten. It might be the one for that, or it's this one. Like, I wonder if I mark this. That's for that one. Okay, well, I'll leave that marked so we know that that's the tower there. For that section. For later. Do we see anything else here? So we're heading towards the yellow. So we're just like going over there. What the heck is this? Afraid this thing's gonna come to life here. I don't trust this. I don't think I should mess with that. No, no, no. What the heck is that frog? Just chilling? Oh, that might be the tower we need. That definitely is. I almost kind of marked it already. Alright, so the blue one... Wow, I was very close to actually marking the tower blindly there. Not far off. So we can remove this marker now. Let's keep the blue one. Alright. So there it is. We'll head towards that. See if my tea's cool enough to sip on yet. Oof, almost. It's pretty hot. Let me see. Fervent Bugle is back in the house. What's up, Fervent? I've been good. I'm just really tired. How are you doing, man? Thanks for stopping back in. Mr. Halo. Super chill tonight. Super chill. You just chilling too? Yeah, it's one of those nights. I'm running on autopilot right now. Alright, so I got... Wait, what's the red one? Oh yeah, that's that one. I probably have another marker somewhere. This one? No. Delete that. Let's not confuse myself. I don't want to go up there. You playing anything tonight, or you just... I don't know if you like streamed or anything. There was so much good stuff the Xbox showcase shown. That was cool. Nothing on Halo though, which was kind of interesting. Like no news on anything Halo related. What do we have down there? I don't know if I should go down there. I don't know. Oh, you don't stream at all? Okay. Wasn't sure if you did or not. Huh? No. Seems complicated. I mean, at first maybe it can be, but once you know, like, once you have a system to how you want to stream, it's pretty good. It's pretty smooth sailing. I mean, I've had every issue you can think of in terms of like malfunctions and technical difficulties, but it took me, you know, a few years probably to set up everything the way I really wanted it to do it. You know, I just kind of slowly picked up equipment and did like learned how to use like OBS and all this stuff to implement everything. But it's yeah, it's not bad. If you ever like want help with it at all, man, I'd be more than happy to help you out any way I can. If you ever decide you want to do it. Yeah, the Xbox Showcase was so freaking good. It was like one of the best ones they've ever done. I was like mightily impressed. Yeah, no, that was like the only thing that was missing, right? Was like Halo, basically. I mean, we didn't expect anything from Forza because they just released a new Forza game last year, so alright, didn't expect that, but hoping for something from Halo, maybe like new content for the multiplayer or something, or there's been talk of like a Halo 1 remaster, which I guess would be cool for some people. I wouldn't care too much, but I mean, another Halo game would be nice. A new Halo game, which hopefully we know is going to happen. Oh, this is a shrine. Glad I came down here. Yeah, no problem. No worries. Because clearly I'm a master streamer, right? And I know all there is to know. Wait, can I go in here? What am I doing? Oh, it's one of these shrines? I have to like follow this light? This is weird. Alright, so we have to go this way. This could be anywhere. This game has some weird things in it. It looks like it's straight into the waterfall. Maybe that is where I'm going. I'm gonna get up higher, then I'm gonna kind of glide into the waterfall. Yeah, I'm excited for a lot of those games that were coming out. I mean, almost every trailer they showed was great. All the gameplay too that they showed as well. That's what I liked. It wasn't just like a bunch of CGI trailers with no gameplay. They showed a lot of gameplay to the stuff, which is so like important, because like so many times it's just like, oh, here's a CGI trailer and then that's it. You're like, well, what kind of game is it? Well, what's it gonna look like, or when's it gonna be out or anything? It's just they gave like release dates to a lot of things, at least like Windows and stuff. The only thing that didn't was State of Decay 3, unfortunately, but at least we got... There was gameplay in the State of Decay 3 trailer, for those that didn't notice. It looked like an all CG trailer, but the third person shots, that was gameplay. Like, that was crazy. Like, there was no HUD or anything, because they kind of like mix it in with the trailer, but it was definitely a gameplay, and it looked beautiful. Because they used like all in-game engine for the cinematics. That was awesome. Life is Strange. Yeah, that one looks good, man. I haven't played one of those before. I have the True Colors one. My brother had got me that for my Series X. I just haven't played it yet. Wanted to check it out. I heard the stories are like really good in those games. Gears of War. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Gears, always excited for Gears. That was what I wanted as like a dream one, and they closed with it. So things I really wanted to see was more stuff on State of Decay 3, stuff on Avowed, another trailer for Indiana Jones. I was hoping for Gears of War, and then like a few new surprises maybe. But I got all that and more. We got a new Doom game. We got Fable stuff. We got all these new IPs looking great. We had a new Perfect Dark game coming out. I'm like, where was that hiding? So they nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. And of course, they closed with Gears. They're like, oh, here's our trailer for the new Gears game. That is brilliant. Not to mention, like, Black Ops looks pretty good too. Oh shoot! Wait, where the heck? I don't know if I can do this shrine because I don't know where it's pointing towards. Fly over to this, get up higher, kind of go into this next section. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I'm not like a big Call of Duty player, but I've enjoyed a couple of the Black Ops games. But I don't really play. I'm not like somebody that buys it every year and plays it, but I kind of enjoy the campaign or the zombie mode only. So I may pick that one up. It doesn't look too bad. But there was a lot more shown that was just like Expedition 33 looks phenomenal. There was like, what else did they do? I gotta watch this stuff again. There's so much freaking stuff shown. Yeah, everything, like almost anything they showed was like Game Pass day one. I'm like, my goodness. Like I'm sure, like at least I hope the developers and stuff get money for every time the game is streamed or somebody downloads it off Game Pass to play. I would assume they get something. Probably not as much as they would if they sold the game though. That's the thing. So yeah, I'm always buying the games because I don't like to stream games because I like to own them. So you know, I'm probably the small percentage of people that still buy games, especially physically. I'm probably in the much minuscule minority of people who buy physical games. Alright, so we're kind of going into the next section here. It would appear so. This way. There's also a... There is a shrine there. Why don't we head to that? Oh, I think so too. I'm glad you you think as well. Super important. It's like, I don't know. I can't imagine like getting rid of my physical game collection, just trying to own everything via digital or emulation or something. I couldn't imagine doing that. Like some people don't care about owning physical, and that's fine. Like they don't want to own it that way. I think it's important to have it around though, you know? Just because people don't want to own it, like most people don't want to go out to the store and buy a game. They just want to download it and play it right there. But it's like taking that option away completely is scary. Like we're gonna have like no control over the prices of anything. Games are gonna be, we're not gonna really own our games anymore. You know, there's no resale value or anything. You can't trade it in. You can't let a friend borrow it. Oh, here's my copy. Here you go. You can borrow and play it. Nope. Can't do that unless you lend them like your hard drive or something. Or your whole freaking system. So it's very different. I've just always just loved doing it this way, but I do buy some digital games if there isn't a physical option. You know, I'm fine with that. Like I'm like, well, if it's a game I want to play, there's no physical, yeah, I'll buy the digital one. But I don't prefer to have it that way if there's the other option. I'm always going to get it physically if there's an option for it. Plus, you know, I just love having the physical games too. It has nothing to do with like, you know, preserving them or anything like that. I just love displaying my games and going through my library on my shelf and just, you know, holding the games, picking up, look at them, reading the boxes, looking at the manuals and stuff like that, and just, it feels more, I don't know, it fuels my passion more, I think. Because digital games, when I own a game digitally, it just, sometimes I forget I even have it because it's not on my shelf. I'm just like, oh, forgot this was like on my console. So, this is the last generation of Xbox you'll buy. Yeah, I don't blame you because the next one's probably going to be all digital. It really will. If they even have like another console, it'll be something totally different. Xbox is going to be the first one to go all digital. I think Nintendo and PlayStation will have maybe one more generation of physical media. Then after that, they might be all digital as well. It's scary. Going all digital is a big no-no for you. Yeah, I'm glad you think that way too. See, people don't realize how, I don't know, how much that can hurt us as consumers and gamers. You know, yes, it's more convenient and it's more of a simplified lifestyle, you know, a minimalist lifestyle because you don't have all this stuff. I get that. But taking away the physical altogether is just, oof, breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. But that's why I'm always trying to keep physical media alive as much as I can too. But you know, I'm always buying physical copies, indie games, AAA games. It doesn't matter. And it's just gonna look great, and it's also an investment too. Like I said, it's an investment. People don't get that. People think, oh, you're buying physical media. Digital, it's the digital age, old timer. I hate when people say things like that because I'm like, you realize like you were probably buying all that same stuff before too. Like I have an investment now. Like I have a whole freaking investment of games here that if I needed to, you know, I could sell for a good amount of money, which you can't do with digital copies. Once you buy a digital copy, it's tied to your account. It's another little town. Wait, was this the, hang on, this was the town. I remember this town from the first game. We spent a lot of time here, I think. Yeah, this was, wasn't like the laboratory up at the top of the hill or something? It's like little mushrooms all over. Yeah, I said there's no reason to want to own your games digitally. I don't know, I feel like I always talk about this, but some people may get me wrong, like I'm totally like anti-digital and stuff. I'm not. I'm definitely not. Like, it's 100% fine when people want to own everything digitally. I just don't think that should be the only option, that's all. Like, people that own stuff all digitally only want stuff all digitally. They don't care because their option's not getting taken away, right? They don't care if physical media exists anymore. It's like, oh, they don't care. They don't buy it that way. That's fine. But imagine if it was flip-sided. Imagine if it was reversed. Imagine if it was digital and then, you know, people started printing physical games and stuff and everyone's like, oh, this is so cool. You can like take the game home and put it on a shelf and all this. Imagine if it was that way. It was like reversed. Then everybody want physical media, and then imagine if the digital died out. People would be like, well, I have to go out to the store and buy it now. Like, yeah. That would be, you know, that'd be hard because it'd be like, well, I'm used to owning it digitally, so that's what I'm talking about. That's the point I try to make. I'm like, companies are gonna love it because they don't have to print stuff, they can save more money, and they can obviously control the prices of the games way more, which is another scary thing too, because games aren't going to be on sale as much. There won't be those secondhand copies floating around being sold. So they're gonna be like, oh, well, you can keep our game full price as long as we want, even if it sucks. I think as long as Steam is around, game sales will exist. Yeah, I hope so. Like, as I say, I'm like, I think it's if I was the creator of a game, I'd want it to be sold and not streamed too. It'd be like, even as a musician now, like when I choose to release my music, I'm gonna put it on streaming platforms, but I'm also going to sell it. Like, I think it'd be more. I'd feel much better about selling my album than I would just streaming it, you know. But you know, art deserves to be like bought and you know, appreciated. That's kind of this thing. It's like, I know we are in the digital age now, but man, physical media is just, it is still very, very important to a lot of people, whether people want to admit it or not. Alright, what are we doing here? I think we gotta get water or something going on this wheel. I'm not even sure. What are we working with? We got a whole bunch of balls down there. Balls upon balls upon balls. It looks like a bit of like a raffle wheel here, you know? There's raffle wheels, they turn. This looks very complicated. I don't even know. I'm gonna start by grabbing a ball. Well, do I need that? Hang on. Oh, what if we do this? We get that going. Alright. One of these. So it's like one day, you know, with my games too, you know, I can pass these on to somebody, you know? Maybe like a young cousin or you know, if I have kids or something, grandkids, whatever, you know, it's like I can pass these games, this game collection on, and then they can grow up appreciating video games of all generations, you know? Alright, so you have that turning. Let's just take a look at what else. What we're even supposed to do here. Generational heirloom. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's nice, you know, it's nice. It's, I mean, I love it. I love having it on my shelf. I love having the games there because it's, and it just fuels the passion. I think surrounding myself with things I'm passionate about really helps me keep with that, you know? If I only owned my games digitally, I don't know that I'd be as passionate about gaming as I am, honestly. Like, straight up. Because it wouldn't be as fun to collect and buy. I love going out to the store and finding games. I love going to GameStop for my pre-orders. I still like the experience of going to the store, you know, the day a game releases and picking it up and bringing it home and excited to unwrap it and play it. I still love going to, you know, thrift stores and finding some awesome games, or going to game shops and finding good deals and picking up games I never even heard of just because they look cool, you know. That's, you don't get that, you know, you don't get that same experience. I love doing that. Absolutely love it. And I love seeing the collection grow on the shelf and then having, you know, these choices, you know. I'm like, okay, what do I want to play? What do I want to stream? You know, what would be the next game that we want to play? You know, I'm looking around. What type of games? What system? And it's nice to like actually have it in my hand and take a look at it and be like, all right, this one looks like something I'm gonna play now. You love GameStop too? I thought I was the only one left that still liked GameStop, honestly. I'm glad somebody else does. We gotta get one of those balls up here, I think. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Yeah, no, GameStop has a lot of great deals. I go there and look at the used games all the time. They still get a lot of good physical games in, like ones I'm looking for, you know? Like ones I don't expect to find, I'll find there. I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm gonna attach that. Hopefully I can beat it up there. Hurry up, Link. I mean, trading stuff in at GameStop is like a waste, but shopping there is great, I think, still. I don't even know if this is what I'm supposed to do, but that's what we're gonna do anyways. That was it. Okay, well, that's all I really needed to do. Attach it to the wheel and that was it. Okay. Pretty simple, actually. Yeah, but GameStop has like deals on used games, like the 4 for 20 deal is usually really good. I found a lot of good games at GameStop over the years. Even like in the past couple years, I've been getting a lot of stuff. And that's usually where I pre-order my games, right? Because there's really nowhere else to pre-order a game and pick it up in store unless you're pre-ordering it offline. So a lot of time I pre-order from GameStop if it's something I want right away. I said I love going there on the day of release and picking up the game. I still love that, you know. I don't get my games early. I don't get like a code or anything sent to me to play games early. I frankly don't even want that because I actually want to own the game. You know, I know there's a lot of like YouTubers and stuff and streamers that, you know, are nice enough to get codes from developers to show off their game, which I get. But for me, I still would want to own the game. You know, I'd want to buy it and especially if I liked it. I don't want early codes, honestly. I don't know if I was ever offered one. I don't know. I don't know if I would. Maybe I would stream a game if I was approached by like a smaller indie team, like a smaller indie game or something, and their game just came out or something. Like, hey, if we send you a code, do you mind like playing our game and showing it off on stream for like an hour or two? I'd be like, yeah. And then it's up to me to buy it after that if I want to. If the game's already out, you know, if it's an early code, I would feel it'd be kind of weird. Maybe, probably, you know, only if it is like a smaller company because it would help them kind of grow their game, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, we got that one. We need one more to get another upgrade. It's raining, of course. It's always raining. Midnight releases were the best. The best. Oh my gosh. I've gone to several of those over my lifetime. Actually, for this game, my GameStop did kind of a midnight release. It was like a 9 o'clock release, but, you know. So the day before this game kind of came out, obviously, GameStop, you know, said, come in as we're closing the day before and pick up the game around 9 o'clock. There was a line of people there, and I was so happy to see it. There was a line of people for this game at like 9:30 at night for a physical copy of Zelda at GameStop. Just my local little GameStop last year. It was great, and we got like a cool gift with it too. I got like a wooden plate of that makes it look like the his little whatever thing. I forget what it's called, but the Sheikah slate. I have it still. It's really, really cool. See if I can get it actually. Is it like right here? I think I might. I don't know if I have it out here. Oh, I do not. I think I put it. I was gonna get it, but I think it's in my closet. I put it in my closet with my video game tub thing. Let me just see. Yeah, it was in it's in a tub in my closet because I have a tub in my closet full of like some gaming stuff, basically where I put like extra like older controllers, older systems that don't work, in case I ever want to maybe get it fixed or trade them in for parts or something. Then I have like gaming related like stuff I got with like pre-orders or whatever, all organized, you know, the cords and stuff like that that I might need, extra cords, extra controllers. Have it all in like this bin. Then out here I have a smaller bin full of controllers that I can just grab for whatever system I'm playing, so they're not sitting out or anything. The ones that aren't kept in boxes anyways. Love the Harley Quinn poster in the back. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. Yeah, that's a great piece of art. So I went to this place maybe like a month ago or something. Like this huge, like basic warehouse that has like a bunch of vendors and stuff that sell games, arts, pop figures, comics, candles. I mean, whatever. There's just so much stuff. Replica stuff. It's very popular. It's always packed. They're only open on like the weekends, so yeah. There's a guy selling. He did these like little art prints with some characters, and they were. I think I got him 2 for like $10 or something. It was that one. I got a Green Lantern one as well because I love Green Lantern. And I love Harley Quinn, so yeah, they're really great. I was like, that'd be cool to put up in the background of my stream just so there's something there. Oh, it's cold here. Shoot. Do I have... Oh, I do have cold resistance, so I should be okay. I should be okay. Didn't seem like a good idea. They are. I mean, I'm a very organized person, so I'm always organizing anything I get to add in. Like all my game shelves are all... Oh, shoot, I am getting hurt. Hang on. My game shelves are all organized by system alphabetically. All the games are in alphabetical order by system, so it's really easy to find anything. And I very rarely lose anything because I've always, since a young age, I've been very organized with everything. So the bins help, yeah, because it's like, otherwise I just have like a mess of stuff. I wouldn't know where to find anything, you know? So like I have like a bin dedicated to gaming stuff. So any extra gaming stuff that I'm like, oh, I'm looking for like a cord or something or some extra controllers thing. I know where it is, you know? I know exactly where it's going to be if I have it. That's like where my Kinect is and stuff, I think, all in there in case I ever want to bust that out. And all my systems sit on a shelf right next to like where my TV is here. Gotta admit, I need a bigger system shelf because it's not big enough to house all of my systems properly, so I kind of have them. Like for instance, I think my Super Nintendo's on top of my NES. They're all like in the ones I don't use. I keep in bags, or I keep them covered, so they don't get like dusty and stuff. You know, I try to keep them as good a shape as I can because if I just leave them sit out, they're gonna get dust and whatever else in them as much, you know, like crazy. So I like to keep them covered or like in like mailer packages if they fit in there with the padded mailers. So they don't get damaged or anything. It looks kind of ugly sitting on the shelf with like bags over like systems. It looks kind of morbid, but at least they're not getting dusty, you know. I'm like, I'd rather have it this way than have to be cleaning them out all the time with dust and stuff because I don't even know how to take them apart. You know, if a system I'm using all the time, like an Xbox One or my Switch, I don't typically keep these covered because I'm using them a lot. But like my old consoles, you know, I only hook them up when I'm gonna be playing them, so they're not sitting out or anything. If I ever do like a game room like video or something, I'll probably uncover my system so it doesn't look as stupid when I show them. But oh no, I need help to reach my friend. Yeah, but you're gonna keep needing help because I'm not doing it. I want to find another shrine. Wait, which section are we in? Okay, I'm still in the right section. So we need... Hang on. I need a... I don't want that. Unless armor does not save me from the cold? I guess I need more coal. I'm going to put on that. Along with that. There. Now I have 3 cold resistant things on. This should work now. Tour would be awesome. Yeah, it wouldn't be much to show though, honestly. It wouldn't be much. I mean, I thought about doing it for like a YouTube video or something. Maybe. I really wouldn't. It would be like probably super short video. I love seeing game room tour videos on YouTube though. I love seeing what people do with their rooms, how they display everything, because it gives you ideas too. Kind of bounce off of them. But yeah, mine's nothing. Mine's it's a bedroom / game room, so I don't have an extra spare room in this house to use for a game room, so I've kind of had to, you know, in case we have like another renter come in, we gotta leave one of the rooms like open for them to come in. So we're, you know, I'm just, it's like, it's nothing pretty, honestly, nothing pretty at all. What's up, Multi Apples? How you doing, man? What's up? In my game, I have like, as I said, like a few poster things hanging up. Like you guys can see above me. Like in the background right here is a Zelda. It's actually a Breath of the Wild painting. I can kind of show that. Surrounded by the light. So that is, another YouTuber. Let me pause the game. Another YouTuber painted that. YouTuber / Twitch streamer. Painted that and gifted me that. He sent that to me. And it's awesome. He actually did that himself. He's really talented. And then above that I have a Gears of War 3 canvas print that I found in like a resale store or something. Which looks great up there too, you know, Gears of War 3, one of my definitely my favorite Gears of War game. That's some of the stuff I have. Other than that, I have like a couple other things. I have like a Majora's Mask light, I have a Philadelphia Union scarf, and then a few wild posters on my closet door that are like kind of staples of my bedroom, so for a long time that I kind of keep going with the tradition. Other than that, I just have my bed, my dresser, and my games, and then stuff in my closet. Nothing crazy here, guys. It'd be the most boring game room tour, but maybe one day. My little streaming setup here is very ghetto. There's nothing fancy about it. It's not like most people that have like soundproof walls and like a desk and like dual monitors. I have nothing like that. It's very much like if I were not streaming, I'd be sitting here like this playing the game anyways, so I just happen to be able to set up my streaming stuff on this little table here with a few pieces of equipment, and it works. And that's all I really want, all I need. I mean, I do eventually want like a bigger area to stream in, so I can have like a little couch, and then if I have like friends or somebody that want to be in the stream, couch co-op, that'd be so much easier to do. Be more comfortable for everybody, but don't have room for that right here. Yeah, not bad, man. Not bad. Just really tired. I'm glad you're doing good, dude. I'm yapping away here. Fervent's got me talking. Can you tell how passionate I am about all this? Just tell me to shut up, guys, whenever. It's fine. Just be like, you know what, Zero? Shut up, play the game. I'll be like, alright, I'll play it. Trying to get to this tower. Get away from those fools. Yeah, so now we're not taking cold damage. That's good. Yeah, that's all you need, multi-apples. Really a simple setup. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, I've seen some really cool streaming setups from people in their game room and stuff, and it's just like, it's expensive though, and like, that's if like you want to do it a certain way. Like, I've always wanted to stream this way, and that's how I've always done it. Just chilling, nothing fancy. I know it's not for everybody, but I want to feel more connected to my viewers and stuff. That's why I hate wearing headphones when I game. I don't do that. I'm never gonna do that when I'm streaming. The only time I've done it is when I'm playing like some multiplayer stuff, obviously, to like communicate. Even then, I hate wearing a headset. But you kind of have to sometimes. But like, I don't like hearing the game volume through a headset while I'm like trying to talk or something. Because how uncomfortable to be to like sit there for like hours on stream with like these big ass headphones on your ears. Like, that's gonna hurt after a while. Well, that's gonna be so uncomfortable. You don't mind me talking. Keep at least somebody's okay with it. That's right. Nice to listen to. Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourselves. Thank you both for coming in right now. So I know it's pretty late right now, but gotta start. Busy couple days, so just wanted to wind down a bit. Passed the written test driving license yesterday, the 13th, so I got a year to pass. Oh, congrats, man, that's great, dude, that's great. That is great. One step closer. So happy for you, man. Fervent Bugle here is cool dude. He came in like during the community night when we did the finals. He was once one of the top Halo players in the country or the world, maybe. I don't know, maybe the country or the world, but you were, so you were telling me, just super impressive. I'm like, I am a top Halo player in this household. Between me and my girlfriend, that's it. Even then, she'd probably still beat me. She's never even played the game before. Impressive. Yeah, it's really good. Really, really good. And Halo's a great series too, so it's just like so cool. We will be playing more Halo, my friends, eventually. I still gotta do Halo 3, Halo 4, and Halo Reach, and Halo 5 on stream. I haven't done any of those campaigns on stream. I've done 1, 2, and Guardians. Oh no, Infinite, sorry, Infinite, not Guardians. Infinite. And then we've done multiplayer on Infinite, and 5. With my buddy Sean. But, yeah, I still gotta do 3. I can't wait to actually revisit 3 because I remember that was like my favorite one. That's like the game that got me into Halo, so I'm really looking forward to like seeing if that game still holds up. And we're gonna play it, you know, on the 360, like as it was when it launched. We got the new map piece here. Lucky, you once lost yourself in a game of tic-tac-toe. Wow. That's actually a nice feat there. You've done 1 or 2 on your channel for Halo? Yeah, I know I've seen some Halo content on yours. Yeah, this summer we're going to be doing, I said I already have a few summer themed games in mind that we're going to play for sure. And then we're going to be doing some Dreamcast stuff. We're going to be doing more, you know, new stuff that comes out that I want to play, that I end up picking up. And yeah, we're going to keep up with 3D platformers and stuff too. Should be a fun summer of gaming, my friends. Should be fun. Before we get into like a little lull before Zeroween time. Was a huge map piece. Alright. Well, as usual, when we get in the sky, I like to land on an island, if we can. Take a little bit of island exploring. Is there one nearby? Oh yeah, there is one right here. Here we go. But yes. A goal of mine this summer too is to do an outside stream, which I've done before, but it was never here. It was actually at my girlfriend's mom's place, because she had like a really nice back patio next to her pool and everything, with like these hookups. So it was like really nice to set up there, really relaxing. Here it's going to be a little harder to set up. The only thing that worries me, honestly, is just the bugs, like mosquitoes and stuff, like spiders. Like that's the only thing I'm worried about. Like I'm gonna need a way to keep away the mosquitoes, because like I think I can set it all up here. It would take a lot of work to like move like my TV and equipment I needed out there, and get like the right camera angle and the sound and all that. But it'd be fun. It's a different vibe when you stream outside. I was streaming Super Mario Brothers 1 on an actual NES outside by a pool, and it was so awesome. So awesome. It's different. Like, let's go up here and see what this is. So I kind of want to do that this summer if I can. Maybe even play a little bit of music outside too, I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, there'll be another community challenge coming up too pretty soon for something that you guys will see. You can donate channel points. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. No, we're not. He decided he didn't want to climb. Oh, there we go. What the heck is this? What am I doing? Is this just literally just a light? Nothing else? Is there anything down here? A desolate little island, that's right. There's a... We're gonna see there's like a hidden shrine or something right here. Guess there could be. They could be anywhere. The thing about this game is there's a lot of shrines that are like tucked away. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna look to see if we see a shrine. There's another island there. Looks like there might be a tier too. So we want to get to that. Been a while since we found one of those. But it's fun. This is probably just gonna be this tonight. It's not gonna be the longest of streams. So I'm like overly tired today. Actually, this whole week I've just been, I don't know, low energy, really low energy. Yesterday I was hanging out with one of my brothers and my cousin after work, so I wasn't able to get on. Kind of just like work's been a little crazy, I guess. What is a Zonite shield? Oh, it's bright. That is bright. Yeah, I saw a tier over here. Yeah, it's right over there. Look at it. Right there. Kind of close to Hatano village. In fact, it's past it? Wait, is that Hatano village? Down there? Oh, that is. So it's past it? Oh, actually it might be over in this area. Huh. I don't know if I want to go there yet. Because that's like on a different part of the map. We're not going to another section today. We're just doing this one. Taking our time with this section. I just want another shrine, please. There's also a tier there. That is one we could get. I don't know if we're gonna make it though. Cloudy over here. You're getting NCAA football 11 tomorrow? Oh, cool. Get it through Amazon. One of the old school ones. How much was that? That one's probably not too bad, because 14 was really expensive still. That has Tim Tebow on the cover, right? Is that the one with Tim Tebow in Florida? I'm trying to remember who was on the cover of that one. I have NCAA Football 14, NCAA Football 06 on the PS2. Then I have NCAA 09 All Play on this Wii, which is like a different version of NCAA 09. I haven't even tried that one yet, but I got it like $1 in a thrift store. $32 plus tax. See, that's not bad, because those ones, yeah, they, we just made it. Yeah, they can be expensive. NCAA Football 14 at one point was like, which I have, was like over, it was like 125, 150 at one point. I think it's going to go down though because of the new one coming out. So that game's, its worth is going to go down, unfortunately. So if I was going to sell it, I mean, I could have been smart and sold it when it was at its high point, and then just, I could probably could have rebought it for like half the price later on, but I don't like selling my games or anything like that, so. But I also probably would have sold it cheaper than the asking price, because I'm not going to go right up to the thing. Like I said, if I were to sell my games, I'd probably sell them a little bit cheaper than asking price, like, or what they're worth, honestly. And make sure it's going to a good home that people like actually want to play the games, and not just resell them for more money or something stupid. There's another tier, or an area where we get a tier. You have 08, 09, 12, and 14 all in the 360. That's great. Yeah, that alone, you could probably make like 200, 250 bucks off of all those right there. Freaking 14. 14's still worth some money, but I said that the price of it's going to go down now with the new one. Unless the new one completely sucks and has like no editing stuff, then 14 might stay up in price, but I imagine it's going to go down some. College Hoops 2K8, which I have, is still like pretty pricey too. Yo, what's going on, Iowa? How you doing, man? Iowa in the house. Fervent, Iowa, and Multi-Apples. It's a good night here. Halo's your favorite multiplayer game. As much as you love your story, it's not your favorite story game. So what's your favorite story game, Fervent, then? I don't know if I asked you that before. NCAA Football 14 is downloaded, the rest are on disc. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I really can't wait for College Football 25. Like I said, I haven't been this hyped for a sports game in a little while.
King Rauru, we just received word that the last free village in the Gerudo Desert has fallen.
Desert.
At this rate, the Demon King's
Just need to go to
army will
Gerudo Valley.
overwhelm us.
I understand. Our only hope is for me to defeat the Demon King.
Rauru, the Demon King. He is not someone you can stop by yourself. But you are not alone. You have the
Dude, NCAA Football 14 is so good, Iowa. It is a really good football game. Like, it's one of my favorite
Of course.
football games ever, I think. I think the only simulation football game I like better than that one is ESPN NFL 2K5 on the original Xbox with T.O. on the cover. That's probably the only regulation football game I like more than NCAA Football 14. So that's why I got high hopes for the new one. Please be good. Please have a cool dynasty mode and everything. Life is Strange. God of War is, oh yeah. God of War 1 I've played. Those are really great. Yeah, Multi-Apples is a big fan of the Life is Strange series. I'm definitely gonna have to check one of those out.
Stand with me. I need all your aid.
All of our aid, Rauru. The heck, ankle bracelet here? What the? So this is all their separate powers here.
We all gathered here, swear on our lives to serve Rauru.
Sounds like some kind of ritual going on. Well then. There's an open world aspect of the missions in Black Ops 6, so I didn't see that. I didn't see the whole presentation for that. Oh my god, what? That's kind of weird. Open world. That's interesting. This makes you want to play Zelda? Yeah, I mean, which Zelda games have you checked out before? I'm not a Zelda expert by any means. I've only beaten 2 Zelda games in my life, and there's plenty of them I haven't even tried before. So I say the past couple of years I've started to really get into the Zelda series, and I absolutely adore it. Mostly the older ones. Yeah, I didn't play the Super Nintendo one. I didn't play the Wii or anything. I played a little bit of Wind Waker, a little bit of the original NES one. And then Breath of the Wild, when that came out, or when I picked that up, that was kind of the first Zelda game I sat down and played through completely, and I loved it. Then my brother sent me his copy of Ocarina of Time on the N64, complete in box, because he didn't want it anymore. Gave it to me. and I've streamed that. And that game was so good, so good. And now I'm playing this one, which is probably the worst of the three that I'm playing through, but it's still this is still a really great game. It's really dumb, the open world aspect of the missions. It's so weird for a Black Ops game. It's so weird. Let me see. Oh, we're talking sports games. I've never played a Pokemon. Oh, the only Pokemon game I've played is a puzzle game on the N64. I haven't played any like traditional Pokemon games before. This is the Life is Strange game I have. True Colors on the Series X. Again, I haven't checked it out yet, but it looks cool. It's probably like a story thing. I know Square Enix published these. Where'd they make it too? Did they? At least they published it. That's cool. Speaking of sports games, I just picked this one up because it was cheap, complete in box. So I'm starting to gonna get more N64 games complete in box if I can. Maybe even buy them in pieces because I absolutely love the aesthetic of the N64 boxes and everything. It just makes me want to play the games more. So I picked up a cheap NHL 99 on the N64 with Eric Lindros on the cover. This is a fun game. This is one, you know, it's most people look at it, oh, it's an old dumb sports game, who cares, right? But I played that one a lot with one of my friends growing up when we were young, because he had the game, I didn't, you know, because it was great because he had games I didn't have and I had games he didn't have, so we got to check out different games. He had No Mercy and F-Zero and NHL 99, and I had Diddy Kong Racing and Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie and all that, you know, so we kind of checked out different games that way. That was one he had that we played a lot at his house, and now I have a copy, and I'm looking forward to kind of like reliving some of that nostalgia for it. Because I love NHL 98, but that one, I think this is the only EA Sports hockey game that was released on the N64, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, maybe NHL 2000 was too? I'm not sure though. Because 98, like 96, 97, 98 were not on the N64. Well, there's a shrine. My controller died. Hang on. Oh yeah, I think they'll do great with multiplayer. I mean, doesn't Call of Duty usually? Don't they usually like knock that out of the park? Because you know, if they don't, they're gonna get a lot of backlash. Sorry guys, let me plug in my Switch controller real quick. There we go. Rip controller, I know. I was like, what happened? I thought the game was crashing or something. Like, no. You got MotoGP 24, F1 24 at the beginning of the month as well. Oh, you're getting both of those? F1 probably be good. And 64 boxes are nice. They're the best. I have like 16 or 17, something like that, complete in box N64 games now. Some of them are from, you know, my childhood still, you know. Ones I had as a kid, I still have complete in box, which is great. Some my brother shipped to me because they didn't want them when we were kids. The games from when we were kids, they were like, all right, here, you have them. And then I've been buying other ones. And like I'm not a sucker for like super condition or anything like that. Like if the box is a little bit ripped or even like, you know, a little bit like, you know, crushed even at one end or something, like I don't care. As long as I have a box that I can fit the game in, display it in, keep it in, so it stays nice, and I'm cool with that. Like I'll save money rather than getting like some super because I'm gonna be using it anyway. So it's like, why do I care if it's in like perfect mint condition, you know? Like if I'm just gonna get it to collect and sit on the shelf and not use or pick up or anything, then that's one thing. But I'm like, if it's all ripped, like this box is pretty nice, NHL 99 one, but I'm gonna be playing the games, you know, as long as there's a manual. This thing has like everything in it, like the registration thing and all all the inserts that came with it. I was like, damn. I just love the N64 aesthetic of all the pack. It's the best packaging of any system from my mind, for my money, which is why I might try to start buying some boxes and manuals for some of the games I have just the card of. Even though I didn't want to do that initially, but I love it so much that I'm like, well, maybe over time, you know, over years and years, I can start getting everything in box and manual. Just, you know, for that system anyways. And it said nothing has to be in perfect condition either, so. This is sus here. I think there was like this in the first game where you like complete the circle and it would give you like a Korok seed or something. I guess that's not the same thing here, huh? Lame. I forget where that shrine was. Oh shoot. Oh, it's up there. Okay, I was like, I know I'm near it. True Colors, you guys are saying really good. So the one I have is like one of the better Life is Strange games. So. How much? Oh, the 360. Yeah, 360's got some good packaging. NES, yes, NES boxes. For NES, like, that's one of the systems I don't care if I have the box or anything. Like, I'm fine with just the cart. That and, like, Super Nintendo are probably the two systems where I'm like, if I can get the box and stuff at, like, a cheap price with the game, yeah, sure, I'll take it. I have two in-box NES games, and the rest are all just the carts. I have one in-box Super Nintendo game, and the rest are just the carts, you know. You know, but for like 360 PS2, yeah, I like getting, like, any disc game, I have to have at least the case. I can't have just the disc itself. I would never. Obviously, all my Dreamcast games, I want them to have the box and the manual, like, complete for Dreamcast. Sega Genesis, I'm fine with just a case. I don't need the manual for every game. You know, certain games would be nice to be complete in box. I do have a lot of complete in box Genesis games that are in my collection, but some of them are just like the box, and it's like, that's completely fine as long as the cart. I just like to, you know, to keep it in something, you know. Genesis, for some reason. NES games also, like, they display pretty nicely as is, like, on the shelf, right? Because they're, the way they're shaped and the way they stack and have, like, the end labels, like, they're really good to just put on the shelf. N64 games, like, the worst because they don't have those end labels. I know you can buy them, but they're just awkward to, like, kind of, like, stack, and they're curved. So, I don't know, I kind of want to start buying, like, I'm talking authentic boxes. I don't want, like, plastic ones or anything. I want, like, authentic N64 boxes for my games. So it's gonna be more expensive. I mean, like I said, this is like something I'm gonna crawl towards over like the next like 5 years, probably. While getting other ones. There's no rush with it, you know. NES and GameCube hold a special place in your hearts. Always try to get the full box. Oh, that's great. GameCube, yeah, that GameCube definitely holds a special place in my heart. I've had so many great gaming memories on the GameCube with brothers and friends. So it's very important to me, that console too. Yeah, my GameCube games, most of them are complete. There's like a few that don't have the manual. Yeah, the great thing, all my N64 games I have in box now are all complete. They all have manuals and stuff, so they're good. I'm glad I kept a bunch of them from when I was a kid. I really am. I'm glad I wasn't that big of an idiot to get rid of all the boxes for those. I did get rid of my NES boxes, which is stupid, from games when I was a kid or something. Or whatever we had, I don't even know. Here's my brothers. I was so young, maybe they were... Because they had like... My older brothers had like games and consoles and stuff, so that's why I had different stuff. I'm gonna get up here. I want to get to this freaking shrine. The fox, maybe the fox knows the way. Look how high up this is though. Like, what am I gonna do to get up here? Oh, wait a second. Look at this. Is this a rocket? Oh, it is. Oh my goodness. Well, we could try it. I need to like connect this to the hot air balloon. Do you think that this is gonna go awful, or is this gonna go awful? I think it's gonna go awful. Get on as flat a surface as we can. Anyways, how am I gonna hit this thing and get in? 6 generations when you started gaming. So like the wait, which one would that be? Hang on, I'm trying to do the math now. Is that like the 360 PS3 era? GameCube is your first, followed by the OG Xbox. Oh, is that one? PS2. PS2, okay, that one. The GameCube is such a good system. I have that too. I have like 30 GameCube games or something. I don't even know. Something like that. Got the OG Xbox. Oh man, I have so many great memories on those consoles, guys. So many. The good thing about streaming and everything is we're creating like all these new memories too with a lot of games and consoles too. Like, I feel blessed to be able to just like hook up like a GameCube if I want and just play and relive some great games or check out something completely new, you know? It's so great. For me, the Dreamcast, the N64, mean maybe the most to me. But I mean, I've loved every console I've checked out, honestly. The OG Xbox, man, I played the crap out of that when I had it, like back in the day. I mean, I've been able to stream some original Xbox this year, which has been great. Hey, we did some last year too. So yeah, I mean, I have a lot of good memories on that console. We have to find our way in. You said this will work, you have faith, alright? I just realized that I probably set this up completely wrong. Oh my god, let's just do it. Let's go for it. Ah! How did that work? I could have used... I probably didn't even need the freaking hot air balloon. was great. That was great. That's the 7th. Alright, so 6, PS2, GameCube, original Xbox. I mean, that's a great era of gaming. Great era. Back then I had the GameCube. I mean, during that era, I was playing a lot of GameCube, a lot of I'm talking like 2001, 2002. I didn't get my original Xbox till 2005? 2004, something like that. I didn't get one right away. I didn't have a PS2 back then either. I didn't get a PS2 until like 2007. So I didn't have those. But I was playing GameCube and probably a lot of Dreamcast around that time. My Dreamcast, I played a crap ton of sports games and everything, and Gauntlet Legends and Nightmare Creatures 2 and House of the Dead 2. Because I said my friends loved playing the Dreamcast too when they came over, so we played a lot of Dreamcast. I don't know if the shrine's higher up still. Let's get up on this piece over here. This is quite the task to get to this thing. Oh, it's right there. It is. We're almost there. I have a ton of great memories playing the 360 as well during that era. Much like this consoles I'm playing today, the Switch, the PS5, and that's all that. Like, I'm gonna look back in like 15 years and be like, wow, I had so many great memories playing these games on stream or something, you know. So I like to say, we're creating nostalgia right now. What we're doing right now, playing through this game, is gonna be... I'm gonna be nostalgic for this someday. Because a lot of these games I may never play through again, you know, and I want to check out so many different games, and I'm like, a lot of, like, especially the long games, I'm like, one playthrough fully might be all I do, and then if I play it again, I'll just be like run around and do stuff. Be random. Sports games. Yu-Gi-Oh! Interesting. I actually have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game multi-apples. Let me show you. I have one. It's actually it's a PlayStation 1 Yu-Gi-Oh! Game that a coworker gave to me, because he gave me like a bunch of his old PlayStation 1 games, and they were like, I mean, he got them out of storage, and he was like, you can have them, I don't want any money. I gave him money, by the way, because I wasn't going to take them for free. I gave him something. I was like, listen, I'm not just taking these games from you, even though he didn't want any money. But I didn't even know what some of them were worth, but he gave me like a stack of PS1 games because he didn't want them anymore, you know. He was just trying to give them away, but they were like dirty, a little bit scratched, and needed to be cleaned up. I wiped all the cases and stuff down. I tested all the games. All the games miraculously worked. Just testing them for a few minutes. I was like, what the heck? That's so great. And I told him, like, dude, they all work, man. He didn't even think they were all going to work. I mean, maybe, like, if I play them enough, they might not work the whole way through, but I can always get them resurfaced. Here's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game anyways. Forbidden Memories on the PlayStation 1. I don't know if you've ever heard of that game. So I never played this one, you know. It was just something he gave to me. I think it's like a card-based game, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of like the card game, right? I think it's like a card game within a card game or something. Game Boy is always something you've wanted. I never had a Game Boy. Interesting. The Game Boy's cool. I had Game Boys growing up. I don't know if I had the original one. I had a Game Boy Color. I still have a Game Boy. I still have my Game Boy Advance. It still works great. I love the Game Boy Advance. But I remember mostly the Game Boy Color. I think that's the one I used the most. Like, I have a very small Game Boy collection because I don't play a lot of portable gaming. But I have, you know, a couple games here and there. I have like a 3DS, a couple games for that. So I have some Game Boy Advanced, and then regular Game Boy games, and then some 3DS games, and some DS too. But not too many. Because I don't even buy portable games at all anymore. Because I generally just play games when I'm streaming or hanging out here, you know. I don't... If I'm going somewhere, like, I might bring my Game Boy Advance and play, like, Tetris or something. Like, I don't need a bunch of games for it. You know, I don't really... It's like a whole nother investment. I'm just like, oh, I'm good. I'm more with, like, the home console. I don't need a lot of portable stuff. But it is... I mean, it's great. I mean, people... There's a lot of great handheld games. A lot. Let's see, we got a plane over there. We're trying to get this ball into that. Oh. Well, this should be easy. First thing we're going to do is pull this a little bit closer. I'm going to attach. Well, I don't know if I'm going to attach the ball, honestly. I think I might. Well, if I lose the ball... There we go. Don't want to lose it. Now I am attaching it. That doesn't happen again. We can stand on there. You have heard of the game? Oh, the Yu-Gi-Oh one? That's cool, man. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories by Konami. Konami. What's up, Twitch? Actor is in the house. Hydration. Thanks to hydration. What do we call the chat? The Zeromers? The Zeroines? Zeroines? The Zeros Heroes, of course. That's gonna be the names, right? Do we think that this is going to work? I'm gonna first stand back on it so we can kind of like... Oh, it is gonna work. Oh wait, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You would have called an Uber. Are you kidding me? You know how much an Uber would be from here to there? It'd be like 20 bucks. Alright, let's try this again. This time I'm going to put this in the back. We need the weight to be in the back. Alright, I mean, if that's what you want to go buy, you want me to make you a t-shirt for that one, Twitch Actor? Alright. Oh, what the? Sniped! That's a clippable moment, my goodness. That was gonna work too, and the other one's just like, nope. Not on my watch. Oh, come on. Virtual dad. Daddy Zero. It's Grandpa Zero. Remember? It's Grandpa Zero. Clipped it. Oh, thanks, Multi Apples. Clipping these. Somebody clipped it. That's great. More potential for the BRB screen there. There's so many moments, right? Just in case people needed to know what kind of gamer I really am. Just look at the BRP screen, all the things that happen, all the things I do. That'll tell you everything you need to know. Yeah. Get on there, Link. Oh. Alright, we already got a hit again. No, 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 land it. Land it. Shoot. We're gonna get this. You know what? I think there's probably an easier way to do this. I mean, that is an easy way, but man, I didn't realize the thing was gonna turn so much. You know what? I have a new plan. And if this works, this is gonna be hilarious. Alright. First thing I need is this bad boy. Okay. What? Hang on. Stop that. There we go. Well, that didn't work. I was gonna try to like bat it over there. Like trying to like, I guess not, because we need like set up like a T-ball, like a T-ball stand. Just kind of hoping this would be like, yeah, it's not gonna get enough lift on it. Not gonna get enough lift, unfortunately. And now it's not hitting it at all. Oh, I was gonna try to hit it out of the air. Real baseball. Alright, we got to go back to our original plan. That would have been fun if that worked, but fortunately not. Do, 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 do. 0 out of 10 game. Can't play baseball. 0 out of 10. Let's try this again. Oh shoot, might get sniped again. Alright, go down. Down, just crash. Just crash into there. There you go. Perfect. Super simple. It took us like a half hour to do it. 30-second job. Jump and smash. I know. As I said, I wanted to hit it over there. It'd been so much more dramatic to just like hit a home run smash over there. Oh, we got more games over here, I see. Alright, so the planes are not going to be... Huh. That's not going to get us high enough right there. I don't think. Well, let's try it. Let's try it. If I go like this. Oh no, that just falls, man. What is that? I had like no takeoff at all. You weren't expecting more. I know. Me either after that. I need to heal too. Let's see, what can we have? What can we have? Just something. Eat. Eat stuff. Try not to eat all my cooked meals, just stuff that's like... There we go. So we need to get more velocity going. Those are gonna dip. But we're not working with much here, it's just these ramps that go down. Can I take one of these fans? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second here. Didn't expect me to do that, did they? Did not expect me to do that. Turn left. Oh. There's that. We can go level up. Yeah, they signed Mbappe. That's crazy. I mean, it's kind of not surprising, but it's like a team that just won Champions League is getting one of the better players in the world now. So overpowered. I mean, all the greats, or most of the greats, end up at Real Madrid at some point, right? It seems like. Like they're, for my money, they're the greatest club of all time in world football. Like, there's no denying that. They win Champions League, they win La Liga. They always get the best, the biggest names. The only player they haven't had is Messi, honestly. That's about the only big name they haven't housed at this point. And he's obviously never going to play there, but... You're a Zero-Engineer. That's what we can call you guys. How about that? Messi is in Madrid, right? He's in Inter Madrid. No, he's in MLS right now. He's in Inter Miami. MLS. He's in America. He's actually, his team's playing my team on Saturday, the Philadelphia Union. But Messi will not be playing. So, the Union better win. If they're not going to have Messi. The Union need to win badly. Alright, so now we can go... That was nice we found that one. We also found a tier over here. We can go back here. So we're kind of... I'm kind of going to go back to Hatano Village. Explore more there. Where was that? Remember that beach town from the first game? Like, is that still in this game? Forget what it was called. Maybe it'll be like down here. Alright, let's go back to Hatano Village. Check out there. Oh yeah, Messi spent most of his career in Barcelona. I mean, he was there. Then he went to PSG for like a hot minute. And now he's in Inter Miami. There's talks that Inter Miami is going to try to get, and if you can believe this, they have hopes of trying. I don't think they're gonna pull it off. Trying to get Cristiano Ronaldo as well. Could you imagine Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi on the same team, even at their age? Like, the amount of attention that's gonna be on that club. That's, you know, considering what they already have, the attention that they get now. It'd be crazy. Yeah, Inter Miami has... I mean, they have a lot of his old Barcelona buddies. They got Suarez, they got Jordi Alba, they have Busquets. They were trying to get Neymar at one point, I think. Like, this is MLS, too, and people think, oh, MLS, nobody good ever goes to MLS. Like, come on. MLS is a very interesting league, you know? Is it the best in the world? No. But it's my favorite league to watch because it's so unpredictable. It's so unpredictable. There isn't the Real Madrids, the Manchester Uniteds, the Manchester Cities, I should say, you know, the Bayern Munichs, where the same team's winning every year, you know? It's pretty much up in the air. It doesn't matter who you have. MLS is pretty open every season. Some teams, yeah, are more consistent than others. A lot of clubs spend more money, but you know, anybody can be anybody on any given day in the MLS, which makes it interesting. So the standings are like always fluctuating, and every game's pretty big because, you know, you don't know what the next game holds. Plus there's playoffs. It's not just a, you know, if you win the table, you win the league kind of thing, like all European leagues, where it's just like, oh, here's Manchester City running away with the title with like 10 games to go, anticlimactic, you know, Premier League title. No, it's like, okay, you win the regular season, best record, you get a little trophy, okay, great. But MLS Cup is what you really want to win, which is, you know, you go to the playoffs and you play, get it to a point where you play in like a Super Bowl. Kind of like a Champions League final, right? You know, to win a big trophy. So that's what you want to win. That's what I like about it too, because all other soccer leagues don't have playoffs, and it makes it so interesting. You know, because it'd be, I just find it boring that it's like I get it, but like European leagues, like teams can run away with the league, and then you already know who the champion is with like 2 months to go, and it's like, it's anticlimactic, you know? It's like, who cares? Like, the games don't matter at that point. You know, at that point, if you're in a relegation battle, then the matches matter. That's where it matters. But if you're just mid-table, no danger of going down, no danger of going up anywhere, it's like, there's just nothing. You're just, oh, wait till next season. But in MLS, it's like, oh, there's playoffs. If you can make the playoffs, you have a chance to win the big trophy. That's my argument for that anyways. You guys were at one point dead last in the Eredivisie, but now you finished 5th. Wow. They climbed themselves out of a big hole then. Goodness me, if Ajax got relegated, they'd be rioting. They've been in the top flight for I don't know how long. Yeah, so after his Saudi Arabia contract, which I think is coming up soon, so I don't know, like, but can Messi and Ronaldo play on the same team when they want to, you know? Could Beckham convince them to? That's the thing. Did you know, like, right now, LA Galaxy are trying to get Marco Reus and Robert Lewandowski to join their team, which would automatically, if they got those two, or even one of those two, they are the best team in MLS, because they already are really good and stacked. They've spent as much money as anybody in the offseason on some great players. And they got that kid Ricky Puig, who's really good. If they added Royce and Lewandowski to their team, they're the best team in MLS, for my money, at that point. The Galaxy obviously have a history of buying a lot of big players, you know. They've had Beckham, they've had Zlatan Ibrahimovic, they've had Steven Gerrard. You know, they've gotten some big name players. They've gotten Ashley Cole. They now have Ricky Pooch and who else did they have? I know they had some other big name players too. They've had, you know, Landon Donovan, Robbie Keane. Everybody's sleeping up here. What's going on? Get up. Don't care it was 11:30 at night. Climb is generous. We've been in the Eredivisie since it began. I was gonna say, you guys never been down. I think Ajax will be alright. Hopefully they'll be alright. It's 0 hour. It is Pac-Man. What's up? Pac-Man is here. You watch Madrid and Ajax. Yeah, I've always liked Real Madrid. Ajax too. Like I haven't seen many of Ajax's games though, but I remember when they had like Ryan Babel and them. And were they the team that had Dirk Kuyt? Or was that, I know he went to Liverpool, but maybe he was on Ajax. I can't remember. Alien Rice. I just like buying all the arrows because I know I'm going to need them. Goat butter. Yeah, MLS is really interesting, really fun, but I still like other leagues too. You know, it's not like MLS I know isn't the best league in the world, but it's a very interesting league. I think there's a lot more excitement with it than some of the European leagues, only because it's not like as anticlimactic as some of those leagues can be. Because like some of those teams get such big leads in their league, and it's just like, and then you already know, like I said, with a month or two to go in the season, who's actually going to win the title, no matter what. There's no surprises or anything. But the, you know, the big thing is that they're trying to get the Champions League. That's what you really want. Get Champions League, win that. And MLS has a Champions League like tournament called the Champions Cup, which the Union came close to getting once or twice. They made the semifinals of it before. That's against like teams from other countries around North America, like especially in Mexico. Oh, it's like a little school here. 4-person school. What are they learning in here? Pac-Man's in here. Heading out. Yeah, take care, Multi-Apples. Thanks for coming in, man. Always great talking to you, dude, as always, too. You're like my sports guy here. You and Joe. Joe comes in, he'll talk about sports. Nick too. Nick knows a lot about sports as well. Twitch actor. I know you know some sports. I want to ring this bell so bad. Right, can we? School's in session. It's 2:40 a.m. School's in session. Take care of good old Pops. Don't worry. Yes, please. Compares to me. Hey, I'm coming for that Lakers job, right? Almost got it. Almost got it. How about, I mean, the NBA Finals is like, I mean, how about the finals of these seasons right now? Speaking of anticlimactic, goodness me, Celtics and Panthers are gonna sweep. These series are just, there's nothing. There's no competition. It's like the most boring finals ever. Unless, you know, the Oilers or the Mavericks can fight back somehow, make it a series. I fully expect the Oilers maybe to win a game or two to fight back a bit, but the Mavs, I think, they might get swept, honestly. I mean, they're a two-man team, and Kyrie hasn't even been that good in the finals. Celtics are just, they look determined, right? They're ready to win this thing. They're a team. They play as a team. They're gonna win. They're gonna win. This is another pretty great town too. It's like Mushroom Village now. It's so lame. Denver would have been a better team against the Celtics. Yeah, I mean, we'll put up more of a series. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the Mavericks got them they got hot in the playoffs, right? Luka got that Luka and Kyrie just started going off, but now they're against a team that plays defense and great coaching and all that. Like it's hard. But they're getting exposed. They're getting frustrated. Now Luka has no finals experience yet. Kyrie's not really a leader either. I don't see Kyrie as a leader. He's not really that kind of guy. So there's no leadership with the Mavericks. I think that's their biggest issue, is there's no leadership. What was that? Go right in. Go right in where? How's the shop? I was like, what is this place? Your home? WNBA. See, people are watching that because of Caitlin Clark. She's been bringing more attention to the league, which is good, which is great to see. I mean, I actually watched a lot of WNBA when it was first around. I really did. I remember Lisa Leslie, Rebecca Lobo, all them. Was it Tina Thompson? I think on the Houston. I followed the league. I didn't have an allegiance to any team though, because there was no Philly team, I was living near Boston, so I think there was no Boston team. So I don't even remember who I rooted for. I just kind of followed. Maybe it was the New York Liberty. I don't even know. But I don't know. I haven't watched WNBA in a long time though. Luka hasn't grown up yet. No. This is a learning experience for him, for sure. Oh wait, there's one of these here. Perfect, I need this. Forgot this one's hiding over here. Stamina or heart? Let's get more stamina. Next one we'll get more heart too. Toronto and the Bay will have teams in the WNBA, so they're going to expand more. I mean, expansion is always good. If you have the money and the markets, do it. That's what's helped MLS grow too. Freaking, they expanded so much. They're constantly. MLS is having another team next season in San Diego, and they already signed a pretty big player as their first signing. They signed a Mexican international, Lozano, and it's just that's the team's first. It's the club's first player. So San Diego's going to have an MLS team. I've heard Sacramento was trying to get one, but I don't think they will now. I think San Diego's the place for that now. MLS has expanded so much since it began. MLS was 8 teams or something when it started, or 6. It was there's barely anybody. Fun fact, Miami used to have a team in MLS called the Miami Fusion, who were an expansion team after the first year or two of MLS. They had one really good season, and then not so good for a season or two, and then they contracted, and that was it. Their team folded within 3 years because there wasn't enough money in it. There wasn't people interested enough. MLS was like, you know, it was still really new. Soccer wasn't that big in the States. So Miami folded. They also had a team in Tampa Bay that also folded. So Florida had 2 MLS teams very early on that both folded. And then years and years down the line, here, you know, a few years ago, here comes Inter Miami. And now look how Inter Miami's doing. I think they're doing pretty good for themselves. I'm pretty sure they have some interest. Huh? So you never know. Sometimes it's about who you sign and when you come in. So it'd be nice to see if WNBA can like expand too. Oh, you want to do that? You want to do that? Paperboy. Wow, damn, I haven't heard about that game in a while. Pac-Man dropping a Paperboy hot sauce here. Oh, I like that game too. It's pretty good. On the NES. I haven't played like the N64 one or anything, but the NES one's pretty fun. It's kind of a hard game though. Yeah, simple game, but yeah, it's fun. I definitely, Paperboy's good. Wouldn't mind picking that game up actually. Freaking, I'd probably break more windows and throw it into the actual mailboxes in that game, but that's all good. Because the asymmetrical angle makes it tough to like time your throws. To be like so precise with it. Alright. I'm gonna stream probably just a little bit longer. It's always nice to get some Zelda in here. It's a pretty short stream tonight. Tomorrow, hoping to do a longer stream. I can play, you know, some stuff this weekend. Chilling out. I am like, thank you guys for coming in tonight too and chatting and everything. But boy, that gave me energy. Honestly, I'm like dead tired, but it's because you guys have actually been able to like keep conversation going and keep it fun tonight. I'm just like, I was really like ready to like crash before I even streamed tonight. I was like, I really want to play something. And I think I made the wise choice of picking some chill Zelda. Let's get all these sun shrooms. Because the next episode is when we'll probably head to this area. We'll try to get this map piece. Because we've done really well finding stuff here too. In this section. And looking around. Then we'll look around this area. Then it'll be off to this one. Then maybe this one. We might go up and then down. And then final map piece might be where this is. And that'll kind of be like the start of the end game. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly making our way. Still unlocking the map piece by piece. Just like we started from the beginning. Oh, that's... I don't think we should go over there yet. It's like an island over there. Where on the map is this? Oh no, that is here. Yeah, we could go down there. Let's see. Been chilling fun. I'm glad that you've enjoyed it, Fervent. Appreciate you coming in too again, man. It's good to see Fervent in here. We're supportive of good old Pops, yeah. Grandpa Zero needs your support, alright? Because without you guys, what am I? I'm just a mean, surly old man. Yelling at people. Right? I guess we will go down to the beach here. I kind of wanted to go up there, but I wonder if there was like a shrine up there. There's a little lake here. Let's check this out. This is still part of this map that we're exploring, so. This little oasis here. There we got a Korok seed. Let's grab this. the heck? I'm just sliding. Give me that. Let's go down the beach. Of course it's raining. Like, I want to go down there, have like a nice time at the beach. It's gonna rain. Hopefully it's not for that long though. So you have pretty good stamina now with that upgrade. Over 2 circles worth, and then again, a heart container. I'd like to get at least a couple more before we even think about fighting Ganon whenever we get to him at the end. Whatever version of Ganon is going to be in this. It said Beach Town. I wonder if... guess it isn't over here, huh? Look around here. What else? We're gonna do more V Rising soon. We checked out V Rising Tuesday night, and that was that game's cool. It's like that one's pretty chill too. I haven't gone too far on the map yet. I'm kind of just building my home and like collecting stuff and crafting stuff, but still got a lot to learn about it. But it seems like it's gonna be really good. And definitely bring you guys more episodes of that. I'll try to do some uploading to YouTube too, you know, tomorrow and this weekend, because I haven't been able to upload anything the past couple days really. And thanks to people who are watching the YouTube content as well and doing any of the votes on the community tab there. What was the last video uploaded as of right now of this recording? Fortnite Part 100. It says that was, wow, okay, 2 days ago. Oh yeah, oh I do have stuff scheduled to upload this weekend already too, it looks like. Okay. I still want to get some more stuff. I think I posted another vlog on there too. The rain is letting up. We gotta finish the last episode of the Alan Wake 2 DLC too in Night Springs. One more to do. Anyway, might do some retro stuff this weekend. Maybe some more Dreamcast streaming. We will see. Kind of wanted to do a beat 'em ups night soon, but we'll see what I can choose for that. What's with these arrows pointing? I mean, there, and everywhere. Oh wait, this? Examine. Oh. Get the water off of me. There we go. It's like those arrows are pointing to something. The island off there. Wild horses. The beach. The sounds of the controller are so relaxing, to be honest. The ASMR, yes, I've heard like people talk about that. I think it's not even like intentional, but yeah, I guess it is can be very like relaxing. Cause I grew up like falling asleep watching my brother play games, listening to him play, and all that. So it is kind of like a familiar sound, a comforting sound to me as well. So I totally get that. Like I said, you wouldn't get this kind of sound if I were streaming with headphones on and stuff, guys. I know like the sound quality of the game itself isn't going to be like as crisp as, you know, for you guys hearing it this way, but you still hear the game, you know, you still hear everything you need to hear. Pretty much hearing it as I'm hearing it, more or less. Razor claw crab. Because where the mic sits, it's like between the projection of my voice and where I'm holding the controller, so you guys can kind of hear that, and you know, the volume of the game coming out of the TV. Sometimes I might not get the balance right because I can't hear it back, you know, as it's happening, you know. I just kind of have to gauge it as we go here and hope that it comes out okay. Like if something's like way too loud or too quiet, you guys can let me know, because I don't want like the microphone to peak too much or anything. I try to keep it away from everything good enough, but I'm also, a lot of time, I'm a pretty like quiet talker, I guess. So it might be hard to hear me at times. That's why I kind of keep the microphone closer to me than the speakers, but because I don't like to yell or anything, you know, unless I'm like into a game, something's getting intense, you know, I'll definitely like raise my voice and stuff and go a little crazy if it's like organic, you know. But most of the time I don't like to get like wild and crazy on here, because that's just not my style. Let's try, I'm gonna go to this island too. Actually, I don't even know if I can swim over there. I have to walk. And the good thing though, people like are like kind of relaxed while watching my videos and stuff. Like on YouTube, it's like, it's great because there shouldn't be really any ads on most of my gaming videos on there, so yeah, like a 3 or 4 hour stream, people can just put that on and chill and not have to worry about clicking away ads every like 5 minutes, you know. Because I've done that, like I'll watch like videos, like long videos of like people playing a game or whatever, or like a stream VOD. You know, sometimes, you know, when I'm like falling asleep, or I'm like, you know, I'm like just chilling and I just want something relaxing to put on in the background. But like, if it's from like a bigger channel, like there's like ads every like 3 minutes, and I'm like, I don't want to keep turning the ads off, because like they get so much louder than the actual video. Because you could just be like chilling and you're like half asleep, and then all of a sudden this loud ad plays and you're like, oh, what? Jolts you up. And I'm like, that sucks. Like when you're vibing with something and just a freaking ad just like stabs you, and I'm like, come on. And when it happens, and YouTube, you know, they'll play them every 5 minutes. It's like you're constantly like, click exit or next or whatever. Skip. You gotta wait like 30 seconds before you can skip it, and it's just like, come on. It's really annoying. So, people ask, Why don't I monetize anything on YouTube? That's one of the reasons why. Because I hate all the ads. For you guys. I said some of my videos do have ads, and that's YouTube's doing. And they're deciding to put, like, I think some of my, like, Disneyland Adventures videos have, like, very short ads in the beginning. Probably because it's a Disney game. They're like, oh, we gotta put an ad in it. There's nothing I can do about that. None of the ads for YouTube are ever my doing, I'll tell you that much. And I've never made a dime from YouTube, so not like they're paying me to put it in there. I also don't get enough viewers on most videos to even make the ads anyway, so it doesn't matter. I mean, they can put the ads that they want, but I don't really want them there. Where's your head? Kill their head. There we go. They all dead? Okay. Too many ads. I know, it's absolutely wild. It's I can't even like comprehend how many ads there are now. Like when you watch an average YouTube video now, right? Because it's like it starts off with ads, right? It'll be like ads. Sometimes it'll be like skip in like 10 seconds, then it goes to another ad before you can actually skip it. And then you're like, okay, finally I can watch the video. The video starts. And it's like the YouTuber going, hey guys, thanks for watching my video, but first here's a word from our sponsor. So then there's like a 5-minute sponsor thing. And then during the sponsor, more ads will play, and you're like, oh great. I'll sit through more ads. Okay. Click next. Okay, and then I gotta sit through the rest of the sponsor. And then it's them talking about subscribing and all this. And then, oh, here's the content. Here's the there's another ad. As soon as the content starts, oh, here's another ad popping up. Now you gotta wait another 30 seconds before you can watch anything. And then, you finally get into the content, and then again, the ads just keep popping up until the video's over. It could be like a 15-minute video and have like 4 or 5 ad breaks. And then when the video's over, what do? They play more ads, as if you're going to sit there and watch the ads at the end. Like, come on, YouTube. Seriously. Stop whoring yourself out like this. It's supposed to be about the content creators, not the advertisers. Gosh. They're saying it's too much. It's way too much. Like, it really ruins the experience of watching some content. And I get why big channels do, like, the sponsorships and stuff. I've talked about that before. Like, I understand that. That's where their money maker's going to be, right? They have to do it. If they're relying on YouTube checks to be, like, to make a living, then I totally get why they're doing that. But it's all, like, the advertising that, like, YouTube, like, does. It's just, like, constant stuff. And I'm just like, my goodness me. It's too much. YouTube used to be like no ads, right? No ads. Now it's corporate tube. Up here. Yeah, like I said, that's one of the reasons why I just don't want to be monetized right now. Like, I don't care about the money, making money on it. Of course, everybody would want to make, it'd be nice to make some money doing that, but it's like, if I cared that much, then why would I not monetize it, I don't care. It's not worth it to me. Not right now, anyways. I'm happy to be making any money doing this on Twitch. Like, that is, I always say, something I never take for granted. The fact that I get any kind of financial support doing this is because of y'all. It's never anything I ever asked for. And you guys do on your own accord, organically, which is how it should be. up here before, weren't we? We saw that dude. I didn't find that Korok though. So I got a few more Korok seeds. Makes complete sense, all of that. I hope. I hope I'm making sense, guy. Hope I'm not just, you know, Grandpa Zero ranting again, but you know, that's my side of it, so like it isn't a thing that is about money or anything like that. Because like I said, if it was about money, of course, like, why would I still be doing this? Because if I'm not making a living doing it, then it would have been about the money. I'd be like, well, I can't do this because I'm not getting paid enough or something, right? So this is obviously why I've been doing this for how many years. Or just because I genuinely love doing it. I just love having a creative outlet. It's just something that I myself need for my own mental health, first of all. It just keeps me in a constructive mindset too. And if I can create stuff that people are gonna enjoy, and you know, a place where people can come hang out and like being here and like enjoy the content that they're watching of any kind, and I'm making an impact on their lives in a good way, then that's so cool, right? That's better than getting paid a lot of money for doing it in a sense where I won't enjoy it or don't care as much or just only care about that bottom line of money, you know? So it's got to be hard for some of these YouTubers to make a living doing YouTube. I mean, it's got to be hard. Can't imagine like this being your only source of income. Scary. Being an artist. That's why, like, I don't know if like I'd ever survive off of just like having income from like Twitch, maybe music and whatever else of my artistic stuff. I doubt it. But if I ever was like making enough that I would make a living off it, that'd be scary, because I'd be like, well, if I do like one thing the wrong way, I might not keep making money, you know? Or if people don't like what I'm creating, then it's like, why are they gonna pay for it, you know? That'd be right. Oh, that's great, man. Oh, you know, you started training for coding? Damn, so you like make some games then. That's impressive. I wouldn't even, like, I could probably take a coding class and a lot of it would probably go right over my dumb head. Like, when it comes to things like that, I need like the dumb version, you know, like make it so simplified that I'll understand it. Then maybe I can do it. Internet money's risky. Yeah, you know, it's like I definitely want to, you know, make money selling music. I definitely want to make what I can off Twitch, of course, because you know, I spend enough time freaking doing it that like it's nice to make any kind of money off of it. But that's, again, that totally comes down to the people that watch me and not me trying to ask for it. You know, like, hey guys, make sure you please subscribe or please donate money, bits and stuff so I can keep doing this. Like, no, I did it before I was affiliated. I'm doing it while I'm affiliated. I can also do this if I lose my affiliation. So that's not what it's about. But like for people that like make a living, yeah, that's gotta be so hard. Like, so I just, you know, if I can make a little bit doing music and doing Twitch and whatever, I've sold like a couple pieces of merch, which is great, you know. That's a nice feeling too. But I don't care if people buy the merch at all. I don't even talk about the merch often. Hell, I don't even know if the website still works, crying out loud. But it's nothing like, you know, I'm always, you know, obviously having a day job too is important to me. It's realistic, you know. You all gotta make a living. So when it goes back to just people who make a living off doing this, yeah, I can sympathize with what it must be like to have the pressure of making that next video and it needing to get a certain amount of views for you to make that paycheck or something, you know. It's gotta be pressure, you know. Just like an artist making an album, knowing that, you know, they're gonna have to sell this album really well, especially for smaller artists if they're gonna make a living off of it, you know. You gotta, smaller musicians have to really rely on their fans' sales in order to stay afloat. You know, they don't have big record label contracts and all this, so they're not making as much money doing it, but smaller fan base means they really, really rely on the fans they do have to hopefully buy and enjoy what they put out. You like to make games? Yeah, I love writing stories. So, dude, I'd be so into that, man. If you start getting back into coding and start working on games, please share anything you're doing with me, dude. If you make a game someday, tell me, and I'll find a way I can hopefully stream it, dude. Buy it and stream it. Because one of my friends actually has been making some indie games. He was making like a horror game. It's not out yet. I'm waiting to see when it comes out. If he gets a console release, I will definitely check it out and show you guys. Because he started making games. I know. Which is awesome. So I wouldn't even know the first thing about it. As much as I think I would love to come up with ideas for games, concepts and stuff like that, but I don't think I could do like the actual coding and the programming. Like that part of it will just be like too much for me. Because I'm already lost with the music programming that I do. And that already is enough for me. I'm like, I couldn't do it in like a different sense. So like, for games, like if I were to work on video games, I'd be the guy who'd be like, alright, let me test the game. I could probably give you like ideas of what could make something better, maybe come up with different concepts for stuff. That might be like my role, or like picking, I could even maybe compose some music for a game too, which would be kind of cool. That'd be, actually, if somebody approached me about composing music for a game, that would be badass. Like a smaller indie game, somebody's like, I want you to just write like some like cool like synth music or something. I'd be like, alright, instrumental synth music. And give me some time to come up with some stuff. Nothing crazy, I don't know. I'm not the best at composing music, but I enjoy doing it. Music's not, it's not bad. I mean, my struggle right now is just the recording and the programming of all of it. Like writing the music and composing it and coming with ideas and all that stuff is the easy part for me. The hard part is just the production and the recording, because I don't have the best equipment, and it's really hard to record right now. There's a lot of background noise in this neighborhood and stuff. It's been really tough to try and record vocals, especially. Because I do everything myself, so I'm singing, I'm playing guitar, I'm making the tracks in the music program, composing all the notes and the sounds, and trying to mix it as best as I can, and I'm no sound engineer either, so it's not exactly radio quality or, studio quality. I'm trying to get as good as I can. But I mean, I have so many songs written. Some are like, would be almost album ready, I would say, in terms of like as clean as I'm gonna get them, but a lot of them are so far off. But yeah, I mean, I share a lot of demos on my YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel, on the front page, there's my Zero Music playlist that has like anything musically I've shared is on there. But again, that's like a lot of the that's stuff I might not even use, stuff that's in like a really rough stage of its life, like early versions of some songs that are sound way better now that you guys haven't heard yet, but just like stuff I like to share, some like live performances and acoustic stuff, and instrumental stuff. I've been doing a lot of instrumental stuff this year. I made like a couple lo-fi kind of tracks, and I've been working on some other stuff. I have like another instrumental track that I'm probably going to share pretty soon. Nothing crazy, I like making little stupid songs. You're going to be a solo team the whole journey? Well, not necessarily. If you're making your games, you know, plenty of people can make games by themselves too. I mean, look at the guy that did Stardew Valley. Made that game by himself. It's a freaking ridiculously like impressive game. So you could do games by yourself. It's going to be a lot more work and dedication, but I think if you're passionate enough about it, that's going to drive you. That's going to drive you. The passion's going to drive you. The hard thing will just be keeping up the inspiration and motivation. Like, you'll always want to do it if the passion's there, but fulfilling all of it is going to be is where the inspiration and motivation comes in. Which is sometimes what I struggle with my music too, to be honest. Sometimes the inspiration, the motivation's not there, and I have to be in the right mindset to like want to work on music, because otherwise I'm just not going to enjoy it. I'm going to get frustrated with it. So if I'm like, there'll be these times where I'm in a mood where I'm just like, I need to work on the music, and I just do it, you know. It doesn't even matter what time of day it is or anything. It'd be like middle of the afternoon. It could be freaking, you know, 2 in the morning. Alright, I need to work on music. I just do it. So it gets kind of hard to balance everything, you know, between a job and streaming and YouTube and music and all the other content I try to work on YouTube. It's a lot. It keeps me busy, but I said I love doing it. So if I didn't love doing it, I wouldn't still be doing it. And it would feel like a job, and it's not. It doesn't feel like a job. It just feels like, you know, I'm just sharing passions. If that makes sense. Yeah, see if there's anything on there you like. I have a lot of different types of music. I don't know, like, you'll probably find a lot of stuff you probably aren't even interested in, and maybe a few songs you like, hopefully. But as I said, everything's in, like, you know, these are like rough versions of the songs too, so it's not like the final version of anything. But some of the concepts of the songs are going to kind of remain similar to like what the final versions will be. And some of the stuff I'm not going to use at all, you know, ever for like an album. It's just demo songs I recorded, and here you go, check them out. Just to get, you know, some music up there. Just to put my music out there, you know. But, you know, the goal is to have an album. It's been a goal of mine for a while now, but I don't feel as like rushed or as like, I don't know. I guess I don't feel as rushed to do it these days. Like, I'm like, before I felt like I have to get it done, but now I'm just like, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen at the right time. I have to trust that. Because if I rush it out, I'm going to be disappointed in myself. But at this point, I know the process is a slow process, but once it does come out, it's going to be the right time, and it's going to be done the right way. And then I can be so proud and satisfied of it. And then, you know, that means I'll have a formula for everything, and then I can start pumping out albums a lot faster, which is what, you know, what I hope to do. To get the formula down, then I can do it a lot quicker. Because I have enough material to make like 5 or 6 albums probably right now, but it just, you know, form of getting everything together, recorded and produced right and all that stuff. Because I do want to print like physical CDs and everything. That's going to be another expense. If I actually want to record in a studio, that's going to be way more money than I can even fathom right now. Because it's expensive. And I'm talking like, and just to get like one song produced by a producer could be hundreds upon hundreds. Just to get one song. That's why I'm trying to do the best I can with my own production. You know, I did work with one producer for a little bit, and he was going to be a cheaper producer, but he unfortunately had to move away to deal with a family issue, which totally makes sense, you know. So we were gonna like, I was gonna like record with him too. He was a cool dude too. He was a different type of producer than I would imagine myself working with, but he did mix one of my songs once, and I liked the way he did it. I was like, you know what, this could work out like really well. But I guess, you know, it wasn't meant to be. But yeah, I encourage you to do whatever you're gonna be passionate about, man. Go after the streaming or the coding, whatever you want to do. I mean, streaming's great. I mean, like, starting YouTube and Twitch has been one of the best choices I made for myself, honestly. Like, it's done wonders for my mental health, wonders for my anxiety at times now, and just my creative outlet that I need to have to bring it all together in one place has just been a blessing. Because I honestly wouldn't know what I'd be doing for my creative self if I wasn't doing all this. And if I wasn't doing YouTube or Twitch, how would I be? I'd still be making music. I'd still be trying to. I'd still be like playing games and painting and doing, you know, all sorts of like artsy things, whatever, in any sense. But like, how would I be doing it, you know? How would I be constructing everything? I don't even know. Like, would I be doing it as much? Would I be as motivated, inspired? Would I be as happy with myself, you know? I don't think so. Apple Bandicoot, what's up, Apple? How you doing? How are you doing? I'm gonna have to end soon now. I mean, I'm starting to crash, I think. You guys have been great to talk to tonight. It's been awesome. It's been absolutely awesome. Can't wait to play some more games this weekend with everybody. Maybe we'll do some Fortnite this weekend or something, if anybody wants to jump in on that. I'll see if Jesse wants to play some kind of multiplayer game this weekend. It'll probably be either that or Grounded, maybe State of Decay 2. I mean, I need to play some more State of Decay 2 soon too, because kind of talk about the third game and the trailer and all that while I'm playing. Look at that colorful hot air balloon over there. Funny, so I'm hoping to find another shrine somewhere, but I can't seem to find any others around here. Maybe there's something like hiding away down here. You've been a lot better, but it's okay. It's not okay. I want you to be good. I don't want you to be down. I know last time you talked on here, your landlord was giving you some trouble. I really hope you're okay, Apple. Fort sounds fun. Fortnite, yeah. Hey, Fervin, if you want to join in on Fortnite at any point, please, man, you're more than welcome to join in. I don't really use a headset on that though, so people just kind of watch the stream, and because I usually play with my girlfriend, and then we have sometimes my friend Nick comes in, sometimes my friend Anthony joins me. Other than that, like a bunch of viewers have joined. I've had like probably 10 different viewers join in on Fortnite over the past year. People have it, and if you ever want to join the squad, please do. We just have fun, try to win, but you know, I'm not like, we're just trying to have a good time. I suck at it, so I have plenty of funny moments. I get into it. It's pretty intense sometimes. You know, you get into the matches, you try to like win down near the end. It's a fun time. I wasn't really into Fortnite for a while because of the stupid building mode. I didn't like that. So, but to answer your question, Apple, I'm doing fine. I'm just a little tired. That's all. Just tired, old and tired, as always. Yeah, oh man, you're welcome to join in any of the multiplayer stuff, dude. Any of the multiplayer stuff. Finals. else? We do. I've done Dead by Daylight, Rocket League. You know, I said when you came in, it was a community night, so anybody could have joined in then if they really wanted to. At the end, community night. I want to do another community night this summer, I think too. We'll do some other games. Maybe I'll do Halo multiplayer on that again, because I did do that before, but nobody was really down to play it at the time, unfortunately. But maybe people want to play Halo Infinite multiplayer. It's always fun. I like, you know what I like in that game? I like the horde mode thing. I forget what it's called, but the one where you like fight. It's PvE. You know, where you fight the enemy and you kind of guard an area. I forget what the mode's called, but that's my favorite mode in Halo Infinite. I absolutely love the PvE. Like, once I went to that, I haven't even gone back to the other multiplayer modes. Let's make some spicy mushroom. How about that? You forgot what it's called too? Yeah, I'm like, what was it called? Was it like... Wasn't like a King of the Hill type of thing. What the heck was it called? I don't know, but it's fun. Played some with my friend on stream. We had a blast. I would love to do Gears of War 3 Horde mode. Like I said, if anybody's ever down for that, my goodness, I would love to do a night of Horde mode in Gears 3. Because that is like... That holds a special place in my heart, the Horde mode in that game. Like while the servers are still up, you know? Even if I have to play it like via Xbox Series X, I'd love to play it on the 360, but if I have to run the game through the Series X to play online, so be it. But yeah, that would be super fun. Oh shoot, there's a whole guy over there. Let's go back. Let's go back. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten into more multiplayer stuff the past year or so. It's fun, you know. Crash Team Rumble I've played a lot of, which I absolutely adore that game. Done Splatoon 3, which I really enjoy. I think the best thing is just like playing games with friends, my girlfriend, and you guys, you know, being able to join in, have you guys join in with me in games it's been awesome. Silent Shroom. Should we go this? Did we go that way or do we come from this way? Even though I'm gonna go through here. Almost time. Almost time to go. Oh shoot, I hate these trees. Why do they do this to me? Why do they do this? Oh man. Get back here. It disappeared, dang it. Oh, a rupee. One rupee just sitting there. There's some arrows. I'll take those all day. Alright. Discovery. Rob Red Drop-Off Cave. Okay. These creepy guys. Let's deal with this. Oh, there's no way I'm not getting lost in here. Is this where he came in? Okay. Let's go all the way to the right. Back here. Crushed rock, there we get rid of. Walking trees, do you use an axe or fire arrow to defeat them? I defeat them by running away. But no, I think you're probably supposed to use fire arrows. That's probably the best bet. You can just take my route though and just run away from them like I do every time. I don't want to waste too many bomb arrows, but I guess if we're back here. Wait, where am I now? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we found a Hatano village. I think I need to get out of here. I'm gonna just keep getting lost. Let's go. Found some bomb flowers though. That's not good. That's not bad. Always good to pick up a few more bombs. CTR online. The racing? The racing one? You can launch them through the rocks? That'd be great. Oh yeah, this guy, duh. Talking about this guy. Yeah. Hey, actually, maybe we should go see. I don't know if there's like a treasure or something. We'll take a peek. Because like I don't want to waste all my bombs. Yeah, let's go see. This goes even deeper. Oh my goodness. Hardy truffle, nice. It's the first time finding that in this game. How'd that catch fire? Catch it on fire. Whoa. That's a lot of guys. Going down further. What have we gotten ourselves into? We're gonna go up like the other side of the map. Yeah, they modded the original one so people can still play it online. Link ain't using peace talks with them fools? No. Link does not come in peace. Okay, now we have... What is this about? What is this about? It seems like it's the end of the line. What do we do here? Do I have to give them as many bright bloom seeds as the statues on there or something? Damn it. I need a new bow. Actually, we definitely need some new bows. This one's badly damaged. Oh, why is it not working? Okay. Why are those breaking now? That's so weird. Doesn't let me shoot more than 3 onto this rock. What do you think we gotta do here? There's some kind of puzzle with this. I'm not sure what it is. Let's try this. Where did he go? That doesn't work. Wait, Lollipop Chainsaw re-release came out today? Did it really? That seems like a bit of a shadow drop, like. I didn't see a trailer, nothing for that. That's such a fun game. Lollipop Chainsaw. Whoops. Let's get out of here. We'll go back to Hatano Village. Probably where we end. Oh, the trailer for it. I was gonna say, like, the whole freaking game came out already? Like, damn, they just shadow dropped that shit. Oh yeah, the trailer. Excited for that. Did you play the original version? Anybody play the, anybody play Lollipop Chainsaw yet? They're just waiting for the new one. Like, the relaunch of it to come out. It was a pretty... This might be a kind of a pricey game now, I don't know. Maybe not with the relaunch coming out. It's a really good game. I streamed that like back in 2020 or something. Whatever year that was. I think it was during Zeroing. You played the OG? Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Just a goofy, fun time. Doesn't take itself seriously at all. It's not a very long game either, so you can like sit down and beat it, you know, in one weekend. No problem. And it's a great little playthrough. Super fun gameplay. Alright, let's get this. A lot of my weapons are about to break, so. They didn't say I couldn't take these apples. Might not be able to steal their crops, but I can break their pots and steal what's inside of those. I want that. Let me go inside your home. They've been here. A lot of these homes look the same, but can't sleep in their bed. What time is it? Alright, yeah, I guess we'll settle in, call it a night there, everybody. I would stay on a bit longer if I wasn't so freaking tired and didn't have to work tomorrow, but yeah, we'll get back to some great stuff this weekend and throughout the week. I'm trying to think if there's anything coming out that's like launching the next week that I want to check out. I mean, V Rising just came out, so we'll definitely play some more of that this week. I said I definitely want to do some Dreamcast stuff very soon too. Some more. Did a little bit of Soul Calibur the other night, which was great. But we'll hook in the old Dreamcast and fire up some more games on there and do some more Sly 2 soon. Get back to Rise of the Ronin. Finish up the Alan Wake DLC, and then we can start something else. So, yeah, very, very nice. Very nice. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. It's been great. Thank you, everybody, seriously, for checking it out. 2 Rising games. Yep, 2 games that require the rise. V Rising and the Ronin's rising. Everything's rising. Everything's rising. Appreciate everybody. Take care of yourselves. Please be safe. Enjoy your game. And again, thanks to everybody who stopped in tonight. Nice talking with everybody. Been great. Been a great time. Thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for watching on YouTube. One more sip of the now very cold tea. Yeah, you too, Vervin. Thanks again, man. Thanks again. IV rising for your Ronin. I'm about to rise on up out of here. Bye, Apple. Thanks again for coming in, and I hope everything's okay. Just hopefully we can offer you some kind of solace here. Yeah, YouTube world as always. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the return kind of this series. We're bringing you guys a bunch of episodes of this right now. Not a bunch, but some. Yeah, the goal is still to try and beat this game this year, so slowly making our way. We got another area down. Next episode we will go, keep taking pictures, go to this area, because we were in this area for a while tonight, so we will go here next. Till next time, everybody. 0 is the number. Cheers, everyone.